Well, me, not so well. My legs have like edemified again, and I hope that they give me the injection I need weekly that's saved my life. I hope they continue to save my life, as I'm very grateful. As far as the waiting process, it's been a process, but I'm grateful. You know, this one company saved my life. You know, I don't want to say their name yet, but I'm manifesting good things. You know, and they can like study on me and why, because I don't even know why. You know, I wish I did. But all I know is it worked. It worked. I had a quality life. I was feeling better. It worked. And I'd be so grateful. Best intentions on me as far as when you think of me, think of that I will get the meds I need. The med I need. That worked. Anyways, it's been so long, and really, I didn't want to make you guys wait again, and so I know this helps people, and I'm so glad to see you here. I'm going to do like a 4-card spread, a reflection, and then how it connects all together, and then we'll do some oracle, okay? Here we go. Oops. There we go. You can probably hear me better now. All right. And you can hear me. Great. Great. So let's start with thank you. Divine being, for your love and your grace. Thank you. I already burned like a lot of incense. So I think we're good. But I will light the Palos onto us. Divine, we fall. United we stand, and we need to remember that. And so please help me deliver the message to the collective they need to hear. Help me be their guide and their hope. And bless this reading. Bless all on here. For my first subscriber to my newest subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Thank you so much. Really. This is an incense burner I made. Oops. So, let's do this. Let's get down with it. Yes. I was like, man, really? Finally, your luck is turning around. Someone on here, your luck is turning around. How is it? Look, things are going to start going fast. And the Queen of Swords and Truth. That's good news. And let's see. This is have made a decision. Maybe procrastinating. Yeah, this is Pisces energy. Definitely, it's like you seek the answers you already know, and you are the person of the light. Aquarian, Libra, and Gemini energy, and you need rest. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. You need rest. Yes. Look, Priestess. You got the 10 of Pentacles again. You don't have it right now. Or maybe you have it in a bank. The 10 of Pentacles. No matter which way you look at this, it's the 10 of Pentacles. That's your future. Wow. And kind of maybe feeling a little guarded, but grateful. Also, attributes of, I feel, yeah, the High Priestess came out. She is all these queens. You're left in the darkness about something, huh? Maybe just holding back because your heart was hurt. I don't know. It's just sad. Why can't we all get along? You know what I mean? Ooh, there. See the Queen of Cups now in the upright. This is her first quality, besides her intuition. I feel maybe she had materialistic life before, and now she doesn't, for some reason. And it's very emotional. But she's got it. Look, the 10 of Pentacles right here. Come in. You know? So, that's a really cool thing. This is pretty much all in the present. And probably in the, baby. No. Retract. No. In the near past, in the present, pretty much, in the near future. Hey! No! Yeah, bad news in the past. But look, she became the Queen of Swords from it. Yeah, this is like thinking of the future and victory. Being very generous. Okay, when she did have money, this Queen of Pentacles, thinking about her future. I feel like maybe she's thinking about her future. Maybe with a masculine or a person that loves them, or feminine, or maybe a business deal. Yeah, look, the Ace of Pentacles, the business deal. Victory for this Queen of Wands, this High Priestess. You know. Hey! And this is the truth. The truth. No! No. And you're having a hard time walking away. Yeah, this conflict. It's like always got to be something, right? Always is why she came out in the reverse. That's something way in the past. But look, the Knight of Coins, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Being ground, being rational, setting boundaries, being disciplined, structured, stuff like that. Or they wouldn't be the King of freaking Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? And look, this is their twin. They're meant to be. Meant to be. Oh my gosh. No. Go, kitty. It's weird. They like to lay underneath where it's safe. Okay, so someone's definitely not getting away with mistaking your niceness as a weakness, Leo energy, feminine Leo energy. Yeah, someone, you're not the one. Let's just put it that way, okay? And I feel like this stems even to the Queen of Wands. You are not the one. You are victorious. You might even have a tattoo with a victory sign there. This feminine Leo connected to this Knight of Coins somehow. Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn energy. How you guys doing? Sorry, I can't really see the things. Look, it's, yeah, look, dude. Alright, emotional fulfillment. And that's the truth, too. You got good things coming. You're going to be able to sleep at night. I feel, look, this is karma. Not just karma for ones who did you wrong, but the ones who did you good. Karma and Libra energy. And this is proving Libra energy not being treated as royalty, even though she's royal. However, she's grateful anyways. Grateful. Look, her wishes are gonna freaking come true, this Libra. Her wishes will come true. Aquarius or Gemini. Yeah, again, this is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a man making you dependent on him. Okay, this is feminine energy I'm speaking to. There is a man making you dependent on him, trying to get away with that. And that's just messed up, dude. Shouldn't be like that. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing. I really appreciate all of you guys. I'm doing my best as my legs are really bad right now. I should have gone to the hospital, but I'm not. Okay, and this is seeing the truth on things. And if the Knight of Swords comes out, this is why, the truth of things. Okay. And it's like the Knight of Wands. This is Leo energy, definitely. But Leo Aries. Okay, Sagittarius energy. Also could be the Scorpio Libra energy, and at the Seven of Cups. Justice already came out. Anyways, the Death card. Yeah, it is a Scorpio energy. Anyways, lies becoming into truth, and that means rebirths and changes. Seeing right through the bullshit, because you are the High Priestess. You are. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't do my new spread. I have a new way of doing things. I'll do a 3 to 4 card spread if I want to know a little bit. Then I'll do a reflection card and I want to know about it. And then I'll connect them together and we go from there. We're in the present. Ooh, that's a jumper. Overwhelmed. You are overwhelmed, woman. You're just overwhelmed, either with good things or bad things. It's always bad or good with you. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully this time it's good. Being overwhelmed with positivity and good energy in the present. Magician. Things happening. You know, this guy is all the aces in the upright. Okay. Being number 1 on the Arcana. He has everything you ever need. Your needs will always be, met. Basically. Let's see what else. And Capricorn energy, I believe this magician. Either Sagittarius, Capricorn, but I'm feeling Capricorn. Yeah. Energy, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, that's the Capricorn card. And control. Again, having a hard time walking away from stuff. Happiness. Happiness is going to be your outcome. Just keep doing the right thing. Look, you're staying where you're at, even though you're overwhelmed, but you're going to take care of your health and the insurance will make it right because you were honest and you were truthful. I feel like your heart's been broken because it's like you're not in the budget. You're not in the budget either, as they told me for a second time. Several times. Yeah, anyways, I don't know. I already have PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is this? Perspective. You feel fucked. You really feel fucked. And that's why the queen came up. Maybe you really felt like depression. And there's hotlines out there, you guys, if you're feeling that way. Like major depression or you're thinking things you shouldn't have, and there's hotlines out there. Don't feel the need not to call. Yeah, because of a relationship of all things, is not worth it over a divorce or something. And it created scars, and you've healed, and you've been healing. You're in the process of healing. But you maintain this innocent, childlike mind with all these ideas, going with the flow water energy. Look, all these haters you have, all these haters that talk smack behind your back, and they're supposed to be your friend and help you. And I feel like you have a little bird or something like telling you, it could be 4 people involved, it's for the collective. Yeah, having a hard time walking. Look, just people want to quarrel, they just don't want to give in. A jumper, okay? This is being grateful. This means being grateful. Grateful for your wishes coming true. Person of innocence and truth and honor that helps. You're like a humanitarian, you're eco-friendly, you're like, yes, look, the truth to logic. This is also Aquarius, Libra energy of the star and the Six of Swords, which came out over here. Okay, yeah. And so they're trying to hack your reputation, which is bullshit. I'm sorry. Sorry, collective. That's defamation. Yeah, because they're greedy for whatever reason. It's like, your pathetic little life. Why cry over spilt milk, so to speak? Why wear a mask about things? Venus, Taurus, Libra energy. Don't be an immature emperor. You have power, you need to take it and use it for good in the wheel of fortune. Emperor, Capricorn energy. Yes, person of wealth, of fortune. I feel like yours is coming. Look, celebrate celebrity status. That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, with the Five of Swords, it's just, you put your sword down, you kind of gave up. Queen of Pentacles over here again, and it's like, it's definitely a tower moment. You could be a middle-aged woman. Eight of Coins, you definitely are a perfectionist, paying attention to detail and an intuitive. Queen of Wands. Okay, High Priestess energy, which is all the queens anyways. What was they saying? Temperance. Sagittarius. You're a person that doesn't have to wait. Sagittarius. Capricorn, Sagittarius over here at the Emperor. Okay. Capricorn and Sagittarius. What was I saying earlier? I was feeling Sagittarius, right? To prove you right. Right. And success, both celebrities, 3 celebrities. Success. Knight of Cups. This is someone that's not really serious with women. They flounder. Yes, they do. And you're a person of determination. Yeah. They know not to mess with you like that. This Libra energy, air energy, this star energy of Aquarius and Gemini of honesty. That's just what I'm feeling, this good news. Anything else? Oh, person of the light. Okay. A person of the light. I'm really having a hard time walking now. Literally. The Page of Cups. Good news is coming. You're maintaining fluid of some sort, but you're determined to get it fixed. Maybe you're a patient too. Or you can be patient with a P here. Anything else? Look, you're still standing after all the bullshit you've been through. You're adapting. This is proving Sagittarius energy as well. And the Temperance. And the 9 of Wands. Okay. Definitely. Yeah. 3, small investment. Something. You're standing. You're going. You keep on going. Look, having a hard time walking away. But you do anyways. And that's good news. It's great news. From this earth energy. Virgo. This wanna be Bad intent. Bad intent. Look, God is on your side. Tradition. Tradition. Traditional. Yeah. This other person isn't humble. But you are this emperor. But you are very, it's like, there's not enough thank yous, because you're like worse than in your humility. You're more than humble, you know. You don't have room to be not humble and thankful, you know. And you've been through it, and I feel like you're a woman that doesn't forget. And you don't want a bunch of people to know. This Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Look, you wouldn't be a high priestess without this idea and not your humility. And maybe it took everything you had because you thought something like you'd make millions overnight. And I think you will. You just got to know the right people. Yes, you will. You just got to know the right people. Hang out with the right people, like-minded people. Try to be friends, you know? It's only friends, like, that's all. Yeah, that's all. And very intelligent, high IQ here. But it's our decisions that count, you know? Your future looks great. You're just going through it right now, a hardship. But look, 7 of Cups, what was I saying? Lies becoming into truths. Now we know. Lies becoming into truths with all these options that you have. Yeah, in a partnership. Maybe that you just try to look away from, but it's hard sometimes. And you deserve better than that. Collective. Don't think that you don't. Yes, this Empress energy, what was I saying about being green? That's also Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but look, all this work that you put in, or effort, studies, I feel like you're going to have a partnership soon with somebody. Maybe you're going to choose a private lender because you're tired of juggling. You just want to be with someone honest because you are a person of the light, kept in the dark. This beautiful idea that the world needs to have. Star energy of Aquarius, right? Libra. All right. So 6 of Swords energy, King of Swords, yeah, confirming. And it's like you're done trying to defend yourself. You're just like, say whatever, who cares? God knows the truth. As a decision needs to be made that you keep procrastinating. When it comes to juggling this, look, the King of Wands, he's very good looking too. He is going to help you. This is right underneath the Emperor. He's more mature than the current Emperor. I believe that you guys together, he will be an Emperor, and she will be the High Priestess that the world will know. KK. It's like someone that does hair. Definitely someone that does hair. But over here, look, I mean, a success, the world, the Chariot, proving the Justice card. Okay, of karma. And then the Truth, and the Sun of happiness. This magician, this shit is gonna happen. This immature emperor, don't even know. Don't even know. Don't even get attached. You see right through his bullshit. Or her bullshit. Alright, and you got the favor of God and tradition. Okay, because you have good intent. And not only that, you got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to decide to look for a partner and share it? Or are you going to keep it to yourself? Looks like you want a partner. But someone that's that's going to treat you right, you know what I mean? Honestly, someone that's going to treat you right. You don't want to go through the bullshit again, and I don't blame you. It's not going to be a very long one tonight, you guys, because my legs, I'm so sorry, but I have to lay down. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate all of you. A very long time. Oh gosh, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. You'll never be able to say anything from this profile again. You know, why are you watching then? Don't ruin it for other people. Yes, Capricorn energy, thank you. Obviously, this message wasn't for them. Alright, yes, happiness. You want one card? Okay. Hi. You want one card, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna pull one card for you. Sorry. I'm gonna pull one card for you. Where are you? The guy who asked, or the gal who asked to pull a card, I'm pulling for you. Okay? And I've been looking for this gal. Honey, that's like really her name. But so here we go. One card. You know the truth, but you choose to look away from certain things. And it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. You choose to look away from certain things in the Two of Swords, and that would also lead into the Knight of Swords, which would be determination. Yeah, definitely. And Air, Aquarius, or Libra, Gemini energy. There's your one card. Okay. Hope that helped. So I'm gonna pull some oracle cards too. Scorpio energy, lies surfacing and becoming known into truths. Yes, a person of logic. Someone that actually maybe disguise themselves to talk shit about you, and you're a person of logic, and that's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just wrong. I'm sorry. You're the Capricorn. Yes, North Star. You're an astronaut. That's so freaking cool. Welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Like and share. And I'll be here. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on. When you need someone, I'm so grateful that you're part of this soul vibing driving thing, And thank you so much for joining. And yes, please subscribe, share, and like. At least subscribe and hit the all button if you don't want to miss a live or a notification. That's so cool to be an astronaut. Haha, so your card is truly, you know the truth. This person. Okay, so let's hone into oracles. Let's light again the Palo Santos to get rid of that energy. Yeah, you guys, so best intentions my way, please, because I'm on the brink of death again with this edema. And I'm only 44. It's awful. It's awful. Clear the negative energy, please. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Okay, here we go with the Oracle deck. Okay. So, infinite, eternal, soft, feels like quite nothing else, not thunder, just softness, like this light within, this illumination, this clarity of love. And you don't chase the light, you are the light. Remember that. Being the light within, and this infinite and gentle personality that you have. And it's like your soul compass of you're an intuition, direction, surrendering, and letting your peace be the map. You know what I mean? Let your peace be the map. Let it guide you. Don't worry about it. Try not to. Alright, so business control, letting go, like doing less, sometimes trusting your truest devotion. That's important. Your intuition. Here we go with the reflection card. Becoming patient, beautiful, just silent, and just being patient, Sagittarius. Life is growing. Return to self-completion, serenity, love. You are the place that you've been seeking this whole time. You are that place. You're that warm surrender, that acceptance of trust and relief. You don't fall apart. You fall into yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this is like exhaustion, awareness of it, and silence has something to say when you don't say, and it's too loud to listen. It's the pressure and the stress, And it didn't have to be that way, but something is being accepted here in self-reflection, something that you've been praying for, manifesting. This destiny connection cycles and always weaving your way home. At least you have a family to call home. In yesterday's lessons and understandings and integration, it's not a punishment, it's preparation. So it's perspective. Hangman in reverse. Remember that. this whole, again, this self-trust of the union, calming, this, you were never lost, only learning to return. If you felt like you were lost, you were whole again. You know, so it's this self-trust and union, this calming, your soul compass. I feel like you didn't even have to say anything for destiny to find you. And what was it just saying? In unity and meaning, and everything you touch becomes a part of your return in this golden thread of opportunity. In this outside voice, influencing compassion, truth, being the truth, and reflecting, and being a reflection of what you see sometimes, the crowd. What can you do? You're no better than them. You know? And this acceptance of this circular time and cycles. This acceptance, this is like, you're not too late. Life moves in spirals, not lines. You know what I mean? And you get further through curves than you do with straight lines. So don't believe everything that you hear. Basically, that's the wisdom. I'm going to jump for letters. Letters you never sent, forgiveness, expression, release, and spoken words. Heal. Still heal when felt full. You know what I mean? And this sacred pause of awareness and this breath and this, like, being quiet and rearranging itself for you. Like, it's be quiet, no, I'm God kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like, let the divine take care of it. Because what can you do except forgive, restoration, strength, I feel. Leo energy, maybe Aries and Sagittarius, but what unravels can be reworn stronger, you know. Hi, Justin. Nice to meet you. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. The more you tune into this channel, the more that I'll pull in sync telepathically, and I'll be able to pick up on your energies more specifically. There's a lot of energies right now just to do one reading on you. Welcome. Join our, cool vibing energy that we got here. Only but good things. If we have nothing nice to say, we don't say it, or we get blocked forever. But yeah. So in this integration, basically, in empathy and seventh chakra being open to alignment, wholeness, and healing, and remembering in your shape. It's like healing is not fixing, but this could be success card too. A success card. In the world of Aries, Scorpio, and or Aquarius. The mirror child, innocence, compassion, reflection. Be gentle with your version that you survived. You are survival. You, the person who has survived. I feel like surviving is not going to be a thing for you anymore. You're not going to have to just survive anymore. Soon, you're going to have it made. It's like restoration, softness, cycles. I don't feel like you get softness. And even the moon takes nights off. And you just keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Honestly, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, y'all. Or it's like stop burning the candle at both ends because it's depletion. You need to surrender of what you cannot control and choose your battles when it comes to the Nine of Wands. Or even the Seven of Wands. And it's like, this is just emptiness, feeling empty. So, anyways, collective. I hope that helped. Yes, collective reading. 1111, yes. That's crazy. That is angel number 1111. You know, you gotta remember loved ones, basically. Because if we don't remember their legacy, they'll die. It'll die. So we gotta keep it alive. It's important. A person's legacy. You know. Let's start with this oracle. I did shuffle these earlier. So, past life echoes. Yeah, see some connection. Maybe you believe in reincarnation or the veil, or feeling like echoes from the past, like you've been reminiscing about someone. Definitely for a while now. Yeah, an adventure waits. Yeah. That is, not the ones. I'm trying to think. Six of one. Look, this is Gemini. I'm two-faced. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. And this is mixed signals. The signals from someone who are clear and confused because they don't know what the fuck is going on either, probably. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep that in mind. With a new perspective and causing new paths of destiny encounters and things that happen between you and someone. It's like someone helps things from a new perspective. But really, these boundaries respected in Capricorn, of Saturn, and discipline, structure, responsibility, restrictive boundaries, and this other person that respects your personal space and boundaries as well. And so you have a respect for each other. This next relationship is going to be spreading positivity like a honeymoon every day by radiating this positive, vibing energy that influences others. You guys are going to be a fucking power couple. Or real. There's no hidden agenda here. Someone has hidden agendas and motives, but it ain't you, collective. So be careful. This is what I mean about two-faced. Being two-faced. Two-faced people. A jumper. Okay. So yeah, someone's trying to keep a secret, like guarding secrets or asking someone to keep a secret from these interactions, forcing you to confront your own ego and your ego check. Unfiltered truth. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. And they do that. And they think that you're someone that you're not. And that is the freaking issue. And that's the real story, the true story will come to light, and it always does. Okay, in this group of dynamic or shifting, this shift unspoken tensions alert beneath the surface. It's like this guy is kind of weird, or this person. These karmic lessons they have yet to learn in relationships. Dang it, sorry you guys. What happened? What in the fuck? I'm sorry. Okay. What is that? What in the hell happened there? I have no idea. Hold on, you guys.